Hello there, Golfer here, and welcome back to Let's Play of Divinity Dragon Commander. Where we last left off, I think we were just going to end the turn. Sounds about right. And we're just doing a bit of a build-up here. Make sure I bought cards, yeah, okay. Really? Interesting decision. He does have the possibility of defeating me there. Oh, good call. Okay. Oh, can I not? Oh, okay, you right click. Okay, good. I don't want to do this fight. Actually, I don't think I need to. Jeez, these guys all got expensive. Do it. No losses, neither. Not that I would have lost anything anyway. So I think they just lost units, right? They should have. Like, what even is this? I don't understand. Ah, bonus from entrenchment. That makes sense. Because we've been here a while. Whispers of Vile. Wow, okay. Emperor authorizes production of own action figure? Really? Per turn will decrease by 1%. Okay. That's more than a fair trade considering that I don't really need any more research. Me likey. Destroy a tavern. Okay. And just like that, it's paid for itself. Tee-hee-hee-hee. But on this one? Because this is why. Okay, that's all for that. Actually, hold on. Before I forget, let's talk to you.
Troubles, troubles, troubles. Will I never have a moment's peace? First, Lohanna betrays her own kind, and now the dwarves are causing a drought that will wipe the famed but elusive speckled jackal from the face of the earth. Oh, if you could ease my mind somehow, I'd be eternally grateful, Commander.
Okay, so one species goes away. Okay, that is not good, but depending on what they're doing it for. Oh, bomber balloons I don't even have yet. Okay.
Under my rule, you'd be given...
We won a victory.
Ah, Commander. I wanted to tell you, we dwarves have finished building the great dam that ensures water supplies to our watermills in the steelworks of Riox. Soon, warship production there will run at full capacity.
Unnecessary.
Commander, I told you the elves were full of it. Our techno-veg saved the day. And if any of those refugees perished, it's because of wounds, disease, or shock. But certainly...
What? Oh, it's you, my sweet. I'm sorry, I was miles away, thinking of that refugee camp. I visited the place, you know. Am I ever glad I followed my heart and let the imps grow their miracle vegetables? So many lives were saved, and the bad effects the elves were afraid of, there simply haven't been any.
Yet. Short-term good, long-term we don't know.
Even so, Oberon, and by extension many an elf, was livid when I declined to join the protests, and I feel it would be prudent to show my people that I'm still on their side. To that effect, I have my eye on the dwarves, and a dirty trick they're playing on a defenseless stretch of wildlife.
What is up with your eyebrows?
They constructed a dam so as to provide water for a massive warship factory. And of course, they didn't think twice about the famed speckled jackal, a beautiful creature that is now threatened with extinction. I want to show the dwarfs that this is unacceptable. I want that dam destroyed.
Okay, so my first thing is, it kind of sucks for them. But I have been going against the elves quite a bit. On top of this, power which is employment which sacrifices off to take a pack of wild dogs. That's a good argument. This is also a good argument. I mean, this is like the sake of a few warships. Sure, there'll be some unemployment. I mean, they're both. I'd say they're both viable, but I think I'm gonna lean this way.
You will? Oh, but that's wonderful. Let them strike a blow.
Devastators here, and like this is their capital too, so there is not much I can do but build up an army and take out the weakest first, which is going to be you with the grenadiers and the troopers. I mean, there's just so much though. They're just overwhelming from the very beginning if I'm not careful. Demolition, huh? Really? Like, these engagements aren't even making any sense. Is it just like a, I hope you move all of your units out of there, so I'm going to move one guy in because he's not that expensive? Could be. In fact, that would actually make a lot of sense if you have units to spare. You have lost a fact. What? Which factory? Yeah, those are all my good cards. I'll go buy one. Just buy it right back. Which factory? None of the ones that mattered, at least. That's a good card. Oh, yes. In fact, I think I will save my money to do so. All right, 13. All right, transports. All transports need to move back towards the capital. I'll buy them at the capital because that's where I can buy the most units. Oh, there are fighters there, okay. Okay. Tech. How am I doing with opinion? And I have people to talk to, I have to be careful. Elves are good, imps are good, undead are not, lizards are great, dun dun dun.
Ah, Henry. How his vagaries amuse me. A woman that rejects him must therefore not be interested in men, so goes his logic. As if one can blame any woman romanced by that buffoon to abstain from men forever.
You know I don't hold a high opinion of men in general, Commander. But Henry does go out of his way to reaffirm what some would call my prejudices. I'm glad Scarlet saw the light and kicked
Wow.
him out of her bed. Even a girl as frivolous as her can do infinitely better.
Wow. Oh, you're in here.
Damn that loudmouth, Henry. I'll emasculate him with a pair of pincers if he doesn't hold his tongue. We've been having a bit of fun, you know. Casual-like, but now I told him that the fun's over, he's telling everyone I must be into girls all of a sudden because that's the only explanation for rejecting a true blue man like him. Filthy pig. How dare he? How? But... oh, fudge, what's the use? Why would I stand here and pretend before the dragon, the ruler of worlds? Never have I said this to anyone, Commander. But it is true. I am a lesbian. There. The die has been cast. When I was 16, you see, I first fell in love with another girl. But when my parents found out, they were furious. Threatened to disown me and sent me to military school. They vowed that if I'd show any sign of being attracted to another girl ever again, they'd never more show me kindness or affection. That is the secret I've lived with ever since. I force myself to sleep with men, but it is all a farce. A hollow way of ever so shallowly satisfying hidden, unacknowledged needs. I was forced to live a life of lies, and believe me, I can handle it, but I can't bear to have my real nature dangled in front of me as a means of mockery.
Hey, to each their own. So long as it doesn't affect me, I don't really care, so...
Thank you, Commander. To have your support means a great deal to me. More than you can imagine. Perhaps one day I'll be free. Free to be who I am. We'll see.
Doo-doo-doo.
What the hell is the matter with Scarlet? Here we're having some extracurricular horizontal recreation, and suddenly she bails on me. I tell you, she must have knocked her head against the door and started liking girls all of a sudden. No woman denies herself my affections from one moment to the next.
So your pride has been stabbed. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, I forgot to get the bomber balloon. Oh well. Glad I moved my Juggernaut there. Wow, okay. Yes, yes, I'll come talk to you shortly. Okay. And the card. Starting to run out of things to buy. Okay. What was I gonna do with you? I think here. No. Then there. Okay, that's all for now. And then we have more tech. Finally get those bloody balloons that I keep forgetting about.
When I see your face, it is like a beacon of light, Commander. Such is the relief that I have a person to confide in, that it feels as if I have been pushing a boulder uphill all my life, and that now I can finally let it go. Watch it tumble downhill and out of sight. Glory be to the Emperor, whom I may call my friend.
Don't worry, Commander. I didn't breathe another word about Scarlet and her ways. It's a relief to know I was right all along, though. When a woman says no to me, we all know what that means. Not interested in men. Period.
Well, at least you two seem to have
Commander,
made up.
I've pressed for unions. I've pressed for ecological measures. But at one point or another, you've always blocked my proposals. So let me reiterate how highly we elves esteem the happiness of our populace. They deserve something in return for all the hard
An
work they do
entire
for the good of the
month?
Empire. As it stands, they work 6 days a week. But I think that they should be able to have prolonged holidays. An entire month, in fact, to be spent at their leisure.
It's an entire month of just absolute laziness. And I would say no way. Besides, I think everyone 95 with them.
The 7 scriptures are clear, Commander. 6 days.
Commander.
Yep, yep.
Holidays are a luxury we cannot afford, Commander. Everyone.
What balderdash?
I'd say maybe a week, but
Goodness
not a
gracious
month.
me, Commander. A whole month without working?
And you make it sound like work isn't something that should be enjoyed in the first place. If that's the case, you're in the long line of work.
It is easy for us nobility to deny the common folk leisure time, Commander. But how would you feel if the only thing you do is work, work, work? It takes effort to raise morale, you know. Too bad you don't seem to realize this.
Well, I'm sorry that the common folk don't seem to enjoy their work. I mean, hey, look what I do. I found what I like doing and found a way to make money at it. Sure, it's not much at the moment. And it should always increase, and it'll be a nice, nice little hobby. Well, anyway. I've already talked
I've
to you.
noticed a peculiar change in Scarlet, Commander. She seems happier somehow, less prone to take rash decisions in combat. She's almost of value to us. Wouldn't that be a treat?
I know Scarlet shared something with you, Commander. Something deeply personal, and it's not hard for me to guess what that something was. It gladdens me to see that you have treated her with respect. So very unmanly of you. That's a compliment, by the way.
Okay. It's so funny, she's always talking about equality, when in reality she raises women and lowers men, which is not equality. And that she raises them above the lowered standards of men. But anyway, I don't know, she seems very hypocritical. She's not an equalist, she's a feminist, but whatever. It's a game. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and God bless.